Hey everyone, have you been searching for an OBD2 scanner that actually does more than just read codes? Something that can handle bidirectional control, full system diagnostics, and even service functions without breaking the bank? If you're tired of buying multiple tools that still can't do everything you need, the Autel MaxiIM IM508S Pro might be exactly what you've been looking for. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, I know what you're thinking, another pro-level scanner that's really just a glorified code reader. But this one's different. The IM508S Pro is essentially the same hardware as Autel's top-tier scanners like the IM608 Pro 2 or the MS919, but at a fraction of the price. And when I say fraction, I mean it comes bundled with a ton of extras that would normally cost you hundreds more elsewhere. We're talking over 3,000 active tests, 40+ service functions, and full bidirectional control across multiple systems. That means you can not only diagnose issues but actually command components to test them, like cycling windows, testing fuel pumps, or even resetting adaptations. For DIYers or small shops, that's a huge deal because it turns a single tool into a full service station. What really sold me was the fact that this bundle includes the Pro Kit, which alone is valued at over $500 if you were to buy it separately. You're getting the same OE-level diagnostics as Autel's high-end scanners, meaning you can access all systems, engine, transmission, ABS, airbags, you name it, without any limitations. And the bidirectional control? That's not just for clearing codes. You can use it to test actuators, calibrate sensors, and even perform adaptations that usually require expensive dealership tools. If you've ever been stuck trying to figure out why your car's idle is rough or why a warning light keeps coming back, this scanner can actually help you pinpoint the issue instead of just throwing parts at it. But let's dive a bit deeper into what that means in real-world terms. Imagine you're working on a car with a malfunctioning ABS system. With a basic code reader, you might get a generic error message that doesn't give you much to go on. But with the IM508S Pro, you can use the bidirectional control to test the ABS sensors, calibrate the system, and even perform a bleed test to get the air out of the lines. That's the kind of functionality that can save you hours of diagnostic time and get the car back on the road faster. Another thing worth mentioning is the software. Autel updates this thing regularly, and the 2026 version they're shipping now includes some serious improvements. I've used cheaper scanners that become outdated within a year, but Autel's ecosystem keeps these tools relevant. Plus, the IM508S Pro supports a massive range of vehicles, everything from domestic brands like Ford and GM to imports like Toyota and VW. I tested it on a 2018 Honda Civic and a 2015 Ford F-150, and both worked flawlessly. No weird compatibility issues or missing data, which is a relief compared to some other brands that cut corners. I also want to talk about the user experience. The interface is packed with features, and it can feel overwhelming at first. But Autel includes pretty solid documentation and even has a YouTube channel with tutorials. Once you get the hang of it, though, it's incredibly powerful. I also appreciate that the screen is bright and responsive, which makes a big difference when you're working in direct sunlight or trying to read small text. The wireless VCI unit is also super convenient, allowing you to move around the car without being tethered to the scanner. Now, let's talk about the learning curve. If you're new to scanners, this isn't the simplest tool out there. It's going to take some time to get familiar with all the features and functions. But trust me, it's worth it. The documentation is comprehensive, and the tutorials are helpful. Plus, the Autel community is active and supportive, so you can always find help if you get stuck. And once you do get the hang of it, you'll be amazed at what you can do. From basic troubleshooting to advanced diagnostics, this scanner can handle it all. So, what are the downsides? Well, the biggest one is the size of the bundle. You're getting a lot of accessories, like the wireless VCI unit, various adapters, and a carrying case, but it can feel a bit cluttered if you're not used to organizing your tools. Also, while the updates are great, Autel's software can sometimes be a little slow to load, especially on older devices. If you're using a phone or tablet with this, make sure it's got decent specs. And finally, the price might be a bit steep for some DIYers. But let me tell you, this scanner is an investment. It's going to pay for itself in the long run, whether you're saving money on dealership visits or making money as a small shop. Overall, though, this scanner is a steal. For the price, you're getting a tool that rivals scanners costing twice as much. If you're ready to upgrade your toolkit, check out the Autel MaxiIM IM508S Pro Bundle, links below. Trust me, you won't regret it.